Welcome to Nonprofit Nuggets.
Hey folks, today we're starting with a lawsuit that could potentially result in major donors' information no longer being provided to the IRS. So a taxpayer advocacy group has made a filing on behalf of the Young America's Foundation, challenging the requirement that has been out there that 501c3 nonprofit organizations are required to disclose major donors in their 990 on the Schedule B that is attached to it. The lawsuit is really basing its argument on a violation of our First Amendment rights for private citizens to contribute to a nonprofit organization and do so anonymously. Also, the IRS hasn't really shown support that this information is extremely crucial to their database of tax information. So another big concern of this is this specific organization, along with many others, were impacted by the IRS data leak that came out there. So when they say your information is safe, as we all know, not always the case. So this is just a filing at this point, no changes in the rules right now, so don't make any adjustments. But a potential window that a little less compliance information could be out there, a little less work on those extensive 990 filings, and some of those tax accountants, maybe music to their ears. Then an article in the New York Times could not be more near and dear to your accountant friend here. Tells you stop mailing checks, right? I honestly have been preaching this for decades to stop mailing checks, stop using checks altogether if possible. Get trusted vendors and other money flow situations. Get them on ACH so you can see those funds and where they are at all times. The specific article talks about how a lot of thieves are going through public mailboxes or even private ones, pulling out checks, sometimes even using little phishing devices to get them out, and then taking those checks and washing them or replacing the names on it with their own, and then cashing the checks. Also, a good thing to point out is banks typically have a 30 to 90 day window where you can report such fraud events. So make sure you're staying on top of those things. So not only is our monthly reconciliation process required for those accurate financial statements, but also an investigative tool to make sure no fraud is happening at your organization.
All right, so we got these chicken skewers here, right? For appearance, I think I'm gonna go with like 4. They look really good. Taste? I'm gonna go with a 5. Look at the flavor.
Appearance, I'm gonna give that a 5. Taste. Very good.
Yeah, and only $5 for all of us. That's got to be a 5 too, right?
Yeah.
We're at the farmer's market. Got these here new thing to try out, some new nuggets.